and I'm praying every day to be half the woman that she is, but I think it's so difficult, but I'll try. So we are actually sorry for starting late. It was just due to some circumstances beyond our control, but as we kickstart the program, we promise you that even though we are in mourning, we are not going to mourn per se. We are actually celebrating Mommy's life. So today is more of celebration of life. So let's get ready and started. Without much ado, I'm going to introduce to you some two gentlemen who are going to co-host with me tonight. You're not going to be seeing my beautiful face or my ugly face, whichever adjective that you want to use. You're not going to see just me alone. I'm going to have some two handsome gentlemen who are going to support me here tonight. An uncle of the family, a father to the family, a representative to the Moma's family, a gentleman of high caliber, Dr. Awa Mukala, if he's here in the hall, please can you put your hands together for him? My friend, my colleague, my right, he's a gentleman of noble birth as well, high caliber. I'm going to call on the stage Mr. Mike Ajam. So these are the hosts of tonight. We're going to try to make you guys as comfortable as you would love it, and especially how Mommy is going to love it, because Mommy was a lover of people. Mommy loved people, Mommy loved children, Mommy loved to see everybody being happy. So we want to make sure each and every one of you tonight is going to be happy. So microphone to our father, to our uncle, on behalf of the family, whom I have something little to say. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This family has been a very prayerful family, and we have been blessed with so many things. So before we start, we would like to call our personal Reverend Father to give us an opening prayer before we go ahead. Because whatever is happening because God has blessed us immensely. And we are here today to celebrate the life of Mama. We call her Queen Elizabeth Moma. So, we'll talk to you later. Let's Father go. Okay. Well, Father Agibo will give us a prayer before we start.
Would we rise for prayers, please? Would we rise for prayers, please? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our help is in the name of the Lord. God of Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gifts of the life of our wife, our mother, our grandmother, our great-grandmother, and our brother and sister, my Elizabeth. We thank you for all the things that she was able to accomplish on this earth. We thank you for everything she shared with her family members and friends. We thank you that we are able to come today to see this new year and to celebrate her life this evening. I pray and beg you to continue to give the family the grace, to continue to be united, to be consoled in your word, and to enhance the legacy which our mother left behind. Give us the grace, Almighty Father, that our every thought, word, and deed will be pleasing according to your sight, and so prepare to for our own good death. Give us the grace, Almighty Father, to be reminded that what our mother needs now is no other thing but our prayers for her. That we may always and everywhere and in everything we do, remember that one day we shall see her and join her in the communion of the saints, to rejoice and to sing and to glorify your name. We ask you to bless all of us. Bless the food which you have prepared. Bless those who have prepared the food. And bless all of us who are going to consume the food. That the food may give us energy and strength for us to continue being united, to live in solidarity, and to prepare for our salvation in fear and trembling. We ask all this through our Lord Jesus Christ, His Son, who lives and reigns in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bon appétit and happy celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I go on the introduction of the Moma family, I want to introduce to you the person we are here for today, the Queen of the Moma family. We are here today to celebrate the life of Elizabeth Moma as a daughter, as a wife, as a mother, a grandmother, and friends to lots of us who are here today. She has been for us the pillar of this family. And she departed well. If those of us Catholics were to ask to die, most of us who want to die like she died. It's very painful when you lose somebody that precious. But we know that God never makes any mistakes. God never makes mistakes. He's always right. So we have accepted her departure, and we know that wherever she is, she's going to pray for everybody in this family, and even her friends. So we thank all of you most sincerely for coming here today, because I know lots of people have traveled from far and near, and that just shows you what sort of woman she was. Because that was his right and left hand. But I'm happy that she left her in the hands of able children and grandchildren. And I'm sure she will continue to get that care that we have from her. Even though there are certain things I cannot do for him, but we accept that there will be very good substitutes. So, I am going to introduce Power Moma, whom all of you know. This is Power, Line Moma and Power. This is not only the father of twins, his grandchildren also, grandchild also have twins. So the mama we are honoring her life today is a twin mother on both sides. We said the left and the right hand because she has double twins. And so we thank God for Linus and her. Well, I will kind of start from the top to the bottom. And then you just stand up and tell me your names in order. And I will add in wherever it comes. But I'm going to call one special name. Mary Ibe. Mary Ibe has a special role in this family, which all of us are very, very grateful for. Because Mary Ibe crossed the bridge on ropes. When she crossed, she made a bamboo bridge. Eventually, she made a slum bridge. Finally, she made a concrete bridge. And the whole of our family is here. Thank you. And therefore, I can never overdo it at any point, giving Mary that credit and our able husband, Barrister Ide. So, Mary, you just take up the microphone. I don't know what else to say after that. Introduce yourself and pass back.
I'm Mary Ibe. I just want to thank you. Thank everybody for being here. Thank you for honoring my mother. And she's the life that kept us going. Even though she's not here, she is still present. Every day I wake up in the morning, I can see her, I can talk to her in spirit. So thank you all for coming to me. Great appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Then we're back. Clear to stand with Moma. I mean, Mommy last speaking. All right, I rephrase. I mean, Mommy best speaking. Anyways, thank you all for coming. It really warms my heart to see all of you guys here. Our goal today is not to cry Mama, but to celebrate her. If all of you, if anybody knows my mom, she believes in people. And seeing all of you guys here really means that you guys know her really well. So thank you all for coming. And I hope we can all join together and celebrate. Thank you. From the best child.
They say the mama best child. I don't know because she danced for me, she laughed for me. I have all the videos. Ask any of them, they do have any videos of her. She couldn't dance for any of them because I was the favorite child. So I don't have anything to say. You know, so everyone can bear witness from my WhatsApp. You can see all the dancing. I posted them, not them. So I'm the favorite one. Thank you all for coming.
Good evening. My name is Moma, the husband of Franca. I want to thank you all for coming, and I wish you the best.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Moma Funyoy. I mean that boy. My boy. And beside me is my lovely wife, Violet Funyoy. We wanted to say thank you. Thank you for all the support.
Thank you all for coming. Thanks.
My name is Moma. I'm Mommy Elizabeth, one of the twins, and I'm Father Francis' twin sister. And I was Mommy, and I'm Mommy favorite daughter. And we used to talk and understand ourselves. And I want to thank everybody who come to celebrate our mother's life with us. Drive safely and from and so drive safely and go back. My brother was a very great woman, a wonderful woman. Thank you all for coming.
everybody is saying that they are mommy's favorite child, I want to tell you a short story before I continue. When I come in, mommy, don't call me by name, my son. He said, "Mine four." Mine four means my king. And she has a reason for that. Because not by virtue of my ordination as a priest, but in my culture, when you're born in twin, they call you the king. So she never called me my son, mine four. But let me tell you one thing. When I come in, Malik will tell me, I say, "You know you're my favorite son." When I step out, it's not at the corner, the next person came in, "You know you're my favorite daughter." So she knew how to make everybody feel that they are favorite. So to me, I'm not surprised everybody thinks they are. So that I'm mom's favorite son.
My name is Moma. I mean, you guys can see that our mother was diplomatic in how she managed everybody. But the truth of the matter is I'm actually the favorite. I'm not only the daughter, the last daughter. I don't know why he was claiming that he was the last child. I'm not only the last one, I'm also the first grandchild. So I had two roles. I was the last and the third. So I'm the favorite. Well, thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it. Just let us know how much mommy is loved. And you know, the love that she shared with all of us, I know that she shared with every one of you guys, and that's why we're all here to celebrate her. And we thank God for her life and the life that she gave all of us. My name is Moma. Who taught us a lot of good things, how to manage life. My mom taught us how to love one another, how to forgive, how to go your extra mile for someone, and how to stay in unity. I just want to thank everyone for coming here today to celebrate my mother. There's no other way we can express our gratitude. Thank you all for coming, and I wish you all well, Jenny, Mercy, bye. Thank you. I can't really speak that much, but I'm so sorry that I am my mom's favorite child.
That was a wonderful thing. I wanted them to say it themselves, because if I said it, you would have lost all the fun. And I know we have been here for quite some time. I will hand over to these young people to lead us through the next section of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, everybody. And just to piggyback on what all the children said about Mommy, that Mommy had a way of making everyone feel so special. I would say that is so true, because from the very first day I stepped my feet at the Moma's compound in Funches Street, I was a little bit confused. I was like, why did Mommy like me so? Why did Mommy like me so? She was like, "Mommy, you don't come. Mommy, you don't chop. Mommy, this, my..." She does not even know who my parents are. She does not even know where I live, like which village I come from. But she wants to make you comfortable. And then the next day, I saw other girls came in, and she would say the same thing. "Mommy, Hano, Mommy, Hano." I say, "Ah, this Mommy don't like me. only me one, you know. So she did that to everybody, all the children. She was a lover of people. She loved all the children. I would go to the compound and stay there for 2-3 days because I was running away from my dad, who was, I considered a tyrant at that time, and stay there for like 3 days after school because he would think I'm still at school. And mommy would not bother. Every day, have you eaten? You sleep fine? You don't wash? So mommy was a very special person, and I thank her soul, and I pray that wherever she is, she's definitely resting in the Lord.
Well, witches, at this time, you guys heard from the family. Please, let's stand up and give them a hand of applause.
Putting everything together. You can see
this. For Mama.
You can see how beautiful
Please,
the hall
let's just
looks.
stand up and give them a
Give them the
applause.
honor.
It is beautifully made, and we know Mama is very happy as she is. You know, thank you very much, the Moma family.
And I want to say all the children have the same heart that Mama has. I can tell you that. I've dealt with them. From Sister Mary, Sister Beatrice, Franca, Daddy, and all of them. There's no one that I would sit one day and call them and say, I'm in need of these, and they don't, you know, do something. So they have very beautiful hearts, and I want to applaud you guys for that. And I pray that the good Lord is going to strengthen your hearts and keep the faith so that we will continue to live in Mommy's legacy. Thank you.
This is beautiful. Also, before we go to the next item, someone lost the key. It's an Acura. So please, if you have a missing key, it's up front. Right now we'll go to, the main thing. It's called item 11. So the whole table is all set up, and I believe.
I think we're going to do it in 2 sections. Some people are going to go that way, and then others will come this way. But we're going to start first with the children, Mommy's children, and friends' children, and then we take it from there.
So enjoy your meal, everybody, and have a nice time. We're here to celebrate Mama's life. Please, let's mourn, like Father said, Mama for the good fight. Let's mourn, but let's not mourn like people who don't believe in God. So enjoy it.
Thank you.
You've done so much for me, I cannot tell you all. And if I had 10,000 tongues, you still won't be enough.
Take
Well wishes, we'll call him.
So very much for me. What shall I render to Jehovah? For He is done so very much for me. There is one.
We'll call on the reserved tables on this side. You can walk up to the table for your food. And for the drinks, you can get it from the bar outside. If you want drinks, it's outside. Bar.
While we are doing that, we will continue with the program. When we started, there was one component of the family who wasn't around. And as I have told you, we are today celebrating the life of Mami Nyanga Waka, Elizabeth Moma. And our junior brother is here. And we want her to say a word before we continue. And that junior brother is nobody else but Dr. Cletus Achor, who is sitting somewhere here. So please, you have the floor before we continue.
I know, right?
Good evening, all. My name is Cletus Acho, and I happen to be a junior brother to Queen Elizabeth Moma that we are here celebrating tonight. While she was alive, she told us that when tomorrow she's no more, we weren't going to mourn him for her, but we were going to celebrate her. And that's precisely what we're about to do here this evening, for the past few days or so. My elder sister, I love her so much. I will say that she was bigger than life. But it's unfortunate that I'm standing before you here to talk about her demise. While growing up, I used to look up to my elder sister, and I saw some very important, very significant qualities in her that stood her out, not as a woman, but as a lion. Don't add nest, don't say lioness. She was a lion. She was everything built into one. So Queen Elizabeth Moma, growing up at about the age of 7, she was born to a peasant family. It wasn't a monogamy, it was polygamy, meaning my wife had so many wives. And he had plenty of land. Another plus was that my father was a kingmaker, meaning the family had royalty. And my elder sister did not have the opportunity that the boy child was having at the time. Going to school was so difficult because in those days, families make money by working the land. And this kind of work will start in the morning, sunrise to sunset. That was what baby Maka grew into. And came out with a very powerful, successful woman. Another thing that impressed me so much about my elder sister was that she had a very burning desire for education. But like I've just said, the girl child had no opportunity. Don't even talk of equal opportunity. Nobody considered them for education at the time. So what they thought was good for them was to help in the kitchen, that do domestic chores and also go to the farm. But my elder sister went a step further. She liked childcare so much. Maybe the pictures we're seeing on the wall there will prove this, that she loved childcare so much. So what she did in the neighborhood was taking care of children. And because of this quality of hers, she endeared so many hands, so many members of the community who will want to have her in as a family member. So my elder sister was very, very highly solicited. Everyone wanted to have her. And one thing that stood out for her again, she was a very beautiful girl. Everybody wanted her, she was beautiful. And like I said, in a polygamous home, it happened that most of us were boys, not even girls. We had very few girls in our family. So young girl, Queen Elizabeth Manka, was lucky that she had boys to protect her. And she didn't take that lying down, she didn't say that was enough for her. She always wanted to get out and try it out with the boys for superiority, competence. and most often she had it. So everybody admired little girl, Queen Elizabeth Manta. She's little, so I'm just talking, I was looking up to her because she was my senior. I'm not saying she was little to me. She was little in the sense that she was still growing up and showing these wonderful qualities. So it happened that my elder sister missed this opportunity to have a good quality education, but that did not stop her. She did something that stands out very remarkable, and that is, she used to pay boys to homeschool her. To be able to teach her at home. When the boys went to school and came back, my elder sister would kind of give them gifts, just to entice them to try to teach her what they had learned in school. Something that she didn't have the opportunity to do. This didn't turn out to be very good. So what did she do? She went a step further and got enrolled in the adult literacy program that we had in those days. In the early 60s and late 60s. It was a program that was very, very, very important in West Cameroon. So she went there and started off very well, doing very fine. But again, another hindrance to the girl child knocked on the door, and that was what? Marriage. His power line was in this house. Power line was came knocking again at the door. Yeah, and again, what did my old man do? The girl child was good for marriage, the girl child was not good for education. So, Moma was welcome. He came in, my elder sister was about 19 years then. Moma came in and again, provided some kind of block to my elder sister fulfilling her anxiety and the curiosity for having quality education. So it happened, Moma succeeded and my elder sister was given into marriage. This did not squelch the thirst for education that my elder sister had. Me too, I was also trying to help myself education-wise. So in the late 70s and the early 80s, I was away in Ibadan, Nigeria, doing graduate studies. And when I finally came back in 1983, I saw my elder sister with a very big family. It was a very, very big family. Family of 9. That was big. I saw how she was struggling with her husband, and just fresh from Nigeria with a graduate degree, that's a PhD, which was going to give me civil servant salary. That would not be enough to even take care of my own immediate family, not to talk of turning around and helping my elder sister. So what did I do? I sat my sister on the table. We were at table and we talked how I could help her become something. Become something in the sense of raising the children, because I saw plenty of difficulty. So what do we do? My studies in Nigeria enabled me to do community development, which I studied some empowerment principles, especially for women. So I put some of them on the table, and my sister, one thing that she had was that she was always curious, always inquisitive to learn. So I fed her with some very powerful ideas, which we all know. She came from a family that was big. The main thing there was economy. Everybody was a businessman. It wasn't education. So she had those traits of being a business woman. Those are the traits that I pulled out, we put them in the package, and we started working on them. We made some early capital available for her to be able to go to the bush market, to buy food items to come and sell in the urban center. There was a time that I stood by the wayside and I saw my elder sister coming back from the bush market. You know what will happen when we go pick up trucks. There were bags of rice filled in that truck. My elder sister was lying on them. It used to be rice that was just harvested. When they bring her up to the urban center, she has to now take them to a mill where that will be converted into the right now put in her pots. So my elder sister picked up this business enthusiasm, promoted it, grew it, and was able to pay school fees for the children through some of the best secondary schools we had in town. That's in Birmingham at the time. I mentioned them: Lady of Lords, Sacred Heart College, St. Kitts College, St. Augustine's College. They were all best Catholic education centers. It was where my elder sister thought my children should go. And she succeeded. She was able to pay school fees. And thank God, there was an uncle who was walking around, looking around the children. And they saw uncle's progress. Because I never came back with a report card to the house. They only knew that uncle was moving from one level of education to the next one. So this helped to igniting the fire of education in my elder sister's children. And I stand before you, a very proud uncle, a very proud man, to say that my sister succeeded greatly as an educationist. He was a before my elder sister passed away, my last conversation with her, she earmarked some projects that she intended doing back home in Cameroon. That's starting March of this year. But her and me, we didn't know it was going to happen the way we are today celebrating. But thank God, I tell everybody that God has spoken. And there is very little, we can't do anything. So I'm telling my family members here to accept the challenge that God has given us and to move forward and not to allow this situation to overwhelm us. And not to keep it too long this evening, another thing I want to say is, me standing in front of you here, I've been able to do this because of my able wife who is sitting over there. Miss Constance, is she there? And my beautiful family that is on that table. I thank you all. I was at the viewing yesterday and I watched something there that I must bring it up here. The choir group that graced that occasion yesterday, I talked with the choir master. He said they were just budding. That just about 2-3 months. And in fact, people were at the viewing yesterday were agree with me that this pastor was already impeccable, successful, and one of you. And I want to thank that choir that sang this day and Mama's again, like I said, that Mama succeeded wildly as an educationist. You can see it happening here. But for that success, we wouldn't have been maybe doing what we are doing here and enjoying ourselves. And for this, I'm going to give thanks to all the children. I will start with Dr. Mary Ibe. Then comes, I always call her Auntie Beatrice, who is the best for me of all of them. Auntie Beatrice, very wonderful woman. I don't know, Mr. Herbert Moma, is he in the room? Herbert Moma, is he in the room? Okay, that is the third one. And then the fourth one is Miss Franca Mufo, is she in the room? Franca, is she in the room? Okay, you are there, Mom. I want to thank you before this population. You people have been so wonderful. Not to talk, I also want to mention Reverend Father Moma, who has, over the years, impressed me so much. And Father, I want to take this opportunity before this public to thank you. You're coming up strong, sir. And then Father Moma happens to be a twin, the twin sister, Miss Francisca. Is she in the room? Wow, Mom, I'm happy for all of you. I like the way you have handled my elder sister's demise. We are not mourning her, we are celebrating her. And we want everybody that when we leave here tonight, we should know that Mama is in a very good place and that nobody should say we are mourning, we are celebrating her. Another last thing is a DJ. I've gone to events around town, my own town. I'm coming in from Maryland, and we are here in Michigan. I want to tell this house or this public that the DJ has impressed me so much. She was so wonderful. Last but not the least, I'm going to talk to my brother-in-law, who is my father. And I want this house to know that this is the most decorated man culturally in Fort Kingdom. Sorry, in Fort Kingdom. Back at this time I will see you a little bit. Again, let me repeat it. The most culturally decorated individual in Fort Kingdom. This is man in here. What does this mean? That is royalty that is standing in front of us here. So what happened? My elder sister is leaving royalty and is moving into royalty. So that's why when we see Queen Elizabeth, we should understand where this is coming from. Right? Yeah. So I want to thank the Moma family very exceptionally for the excellence that they presented to us here this evening. I also want to thank my whole family. More of them are back home that I'm standing here to represent. That they too have been so wonderful. That's the whole family, Kingmakers in Fondom. So I equally want to thank them. And on that score, ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody who has made the little or big effort to be here tonight to enable us salute our most able Queen Elizabeth Moma. Elder sister, I respect you. Please put your hands together for Dr. Clayton.
That respect that she is woman. That is, on the left is a man, on the right is a man. So, I'm calling on the women out there to give her the women's, the pin dance.
The other side, but it's dark in the video. The other side is dark. Thank you.
President now is the junior sister of Moma. And that's why Dr. Achor addressed Moma as somebody special with a lot of traditional titles. So, before I know he's taking care of things back home, but he didn't think that this occasion would end without his passing a word to you people here in Michigan. And so I'm calling on the notables of the who are here to come out, and one of them will deliver the fund's message.
Please can I have your attention? I would like everybody to rise in their feet, please. Can everybody rise in your feet, please? His Royal Majesty the Foreign Queen has asked us, representing him here, to bring a message to the people who have come to celebrate Mama's life. He has asked me to request that we have a minute of silence on his behalf as we celebrate the life of Mama. I will now ask that we have a moment of silence. Thank you. You can now sit. Thank you. We are here to give you a special message from His Royal Highness Fonazefo III of Queen, who is a child of late Mama, and I will call, how they call him in the village is Tanyampo, which means the father of the front's mother. He wants to thank everyone, all the people that have come here, the Nkwen people especially, for taking time to come in here to celebrate Mama's life. He has a lot of things to say about Mama, but because we don't have so much time to sit here and talk about how Mama has, raised him to become a strong leader today, he just wants to say thank you to everyone and to appreciate every effort that we made to be here to celebrate his life, and to the children to say he is here with you and he is waiting for you at home, and that anything that you need would be done to celebrate Mama's life as she is rightfully called Queen Elizabeth. So I bring this message to you from the parish on the behalf of His Royal Highness Fonazefo III, and I'm here with Pa Dominic, who is a notable of the village, Dr. Dominic and Pa Dominic, and Pa Anthony, and also Dr. Tony Zifo, who is a notable of the village. Myself, my name is Prince Herman Azefo, and I have Prince Tanya Azefo here, and another notable Tanja from the village. We come to represent the message of His Highness the Foreign Queen. Thank you so much.
But as a child raised by Mami Elizabeth. At this point in time, we would like the people who are here to get out of the hall and bring Mami and Yawaka into the hall with our usual lively party. So please, I will request all the people who are here to at least get to the gate and come in to the party. Please.
The family of Barrister Ime, I know they have something very spectacular for us. We want to see their beautiful faces and beautiful bodies, and you know, they look so amazing.
Please, when we get yourself ready to come up, let's just cheer them up.
I condemn my first daughter, Sinachi. My loving mother, Sinachi. Promotion letter, Sinachi. Dear mommy, Sinachi. Now it's up to down my leg. Every show the boy the boy. Every God you showed me love. Now I know I'm not alone. I go see places for every club. I go chop party for every town. See my mother, see my mom. Tell me why I show the shots. Not because I serve my class. Not because I pray for you. Not because I show the just. Not what she And I thank the Lord who oversee me. And I thank the Lord for all the sweet. And I thank the Lord who give me power. And I thank the Lord for all the riches. And I pray for house to give me mansion. And I pray for God to give me phantom. And I pray for man to give me surgeon. Oh, you they show me love, you don't be lying. You always will be you and my family, it's natural. You don't be no way for them. Whatever we do, we don't be blood. You tell me what they come. Everything we do, they prosper.
We'll be calling you guys in a little bit, please. The actual family is ready. on stage as soon as the Action family go out. Group of Michigan, and Mama Elizabeth was the founding member and the president of the Grammars Group of Michigan. Please, it's the time to come up and show what they're worth and how much Mama used to be part of them. Please come up and support them, because this is the only way you're going to be in Mama's life, celebrating her on this day. Thank you very much.
We just come to pay our respect for our president. Our last respect for our president. I think the first meeting na for you, then the second meeting, we go for one person and if he come, and the other one that if he come. And we also thank Mr. Jude, you know they are around, his son. If you help me play for take mommy and other mommy them, for go for other meetings. Then we the grandmommy them, we talk say, mommy don't leave me. We don't go on there, she don't so make the take mommy go no Shakespeare. Thank you. So the support was send mommy come there for picking them $500.
Please clap to mommy's group.
I will go on Dr. Mary for handing the envelope.
Please let's clap for mama's group.
I think about you when I don't want to. Dream about your smiling face. I keep trying.
We'll call on the violin. That's the group where Mama is a member and they are represented here today. And we're calling upon them to come and present. And We just called on Mama's group, Mama's grandkids. They're the last group.
Very, very brief.
And it's a set of talented grandkids. And since we're celebrating Mama's life today, we're going to give them this chance to show what they work and what Mama meant to their life and how much they love her. Please, Mama Elizabeth's grandkids, it's a time to show up. grandkids, please.
They did an amazing job. So right now, we are really rounding Kwa's family. That's the family where Moma came from.
Michigan. Thanks, Grandma's Club of Michigan.
eBay family. Okay, right now we're gonna go into something really, really interesting. So we want to call everybody to be in the home.
I hope everybody is having fun in Mommy's spirit. Are we having fun? Are we having fun? All right, so we're going to do something right now. We want all the lights to be off. And I want you guys to take out your phone and use the light from your phone. That's all we're going to need today. The light from your phone. So if we can have all the lights out, and we're just going to use the light from your phone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The date was 11/19/19 at 1850. That was when my mom took her last breath. She was surrounded by love. There were so many people in that room that the security had to be called in. I've been working in the hospital for the last 8 years, and I've never seen anything like that. And at that moment, when she took her last breath, I was holding her hand. And I asked myself, Mama, you sent me to school, you make me and push me to become a doctor, and I'm here helpless. I can't help you. And then I stepped out, and I went outside, and I looked at my phone, and there was a voice message. And I will let you guys listen to that voice message.
I want you now. Happy New Year. Greet everyone for me. Say I love all them. May Jesus open door for good things them for my life. Anything where you touch and maybe all the good. When you say one will come your heart will be all the good. Remember all the good things there for your heart. No more sickness, no more tiredness for your life. Thank you, Jesus. And love Nigeria. Bye. And then fine. Bye. I want you now. Happy.
That was the message. If you were me in that instant, what would you do? Mommy has been a part and parcel of my life. She's pushed me to do things that I never thought I would do. I remember when I first came to the US, I was in computers, and my mom kept calling me to push me to become a doctor. And I just said, why are you nagging? I mean, you know, when your kids, was like, parents are always nagging. It was annoying. Why you keep calling me, Ma? Just let me be. I just want to have fun. Let me go. And you know, Mama Mary, she didn't let it go. She kept calling me. She kept pushing me. I haven't paid tickets. She paid them for me. Make sure I stay out of trouble. Push me until finally I gave up. And I gave up, and I went back to school. I walked out. It wasn't easy. She kept encouraging me, making sure I stay out of trouble. And as much as I was a good kid, I was a troublemaker too. But my mom made sure that those troubles did not make me. She made sure that she protected me and made sure that I kept my eye on the ball. And the funny thing about this story is that I ended up becoming a doctor. And I'm happy about that. But when Mom passed away, I kept talking to a lot of people, and everybody's experience was the same as my experience. And I was like, damn, I thought Mom was just my mom. But Mom is Ethos' mom. Mom is Elvis' mom. Mom is Dr. Elizabeth's mom. Mom is everybody's mom. And they have a unique experience with Mom. She made you feel like you are the only one that matters in your life. My mom is a politician. She's a fun person. She's a jokester. And she's smart. She's full of wisdom. There's one day, my mom sent me to the bank to deposit some money. And I forgot the money at home when I left. So I came back, and she had taken the money, and she asked me, hey, boy, you don't go put that money in. I said, yes, Mommy, I don't go put that. My mom said, I said, yes. She said, thank you. When you this time bring receipt and put out my pocket, yeah. I said, yes, Mommy. 2 hours after, she came back like, boy, what's that receipt there? I said, Mommy, I go bring her. Another 2 hours passed. She came and asked again. And I said, Mommy, I go bring her. Then she called me. She said, my pikin, I don't think so you go bring her because you don't receive no day. I said, Mommy, receipt day. He said, no, you not fit day no, because now the money this. And the lesson was, please don't lie on silly things. She said, just be honest. It doesn't take a lot to be honest. Just be real with yourself. And Brother Ricky said in his eulogy today that my mom was somebody that cared about civic duty. And those were just those simple things. It's just maintaining relationships. It's just doing the right things. And I'm not saying that my mom is perfect. If she's perfect, then she's not human. But in all of her imperfection, she's the greatest I've ever seen. And I think most of you can testify. I can go on and on and on and talk about my mom. And all of us have a lot of stories. I wanted to do a documentary about my mom, and I asked for videos, and I had hundreds of videos. I couldn't sift through these videos. I couldn't even do it. That's just how much it is. Because like, what video are you going to use and what ain't you going to use? That's just my mom. My mom once told me that the only investment you can do in your kids is their education. The reason why she told me this was because I went to Sacred Heart College. And I came from humble beginning. I have some of my cousins over there. And I would go to school and have some of these rich kids coming from Yaoundé and Douala. They have all the best cookies and things and allowances, and I didn't have the dime. I come back home, I was like, Mom, why don't you just send me to Sacred Heart College? Why don't you just send me to GBHS, the public school? And then you can have a lot more money over, you can buy me nice things, I can look good as everybody else. And she said, son, you won't understand now. But when you grow up, you will. And truly, I do understand that now. And that's why I make sure that the only investment I can give my kids is not a trust fund, but the best education that money can buy. And I don't want to keep going all night because I can't stop. She's my mom. She's your mom. She's our mom. And we all have all of these different experiences. But above all, the one thing I know my mom always did was get up every day at 5 and pray for each and every one of us. And when I listen to that message, which I'll have to play one more time, it reminded me that my mom would continue looking over us. Thank you.
Good. When you say one book from your heart will be all the good. You remember all the good things that's for your heart. No more sickness, no more tiredness for your life. Thank you, Jesus. And love nothing. Right? Are they fine?
Mama just said she did fine. And in that spirit, let's stand on the line, knowing that our mom's spirit has been lifted, knowing that we have let her loose and she will go home safely, knowing that she will continue to look after us. Let's stand on the line, a party that we've never partied before. Please don't sit down. Come on, let's dance and dance and dance and make sure that Mommy can feel this, because that's all Mommy will want for us. Because she just said, it is fine. So let's start. Thank you.
Please, the music.
my mother no go chop. If I no sleep, my mother no go sleep. Yeah, sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, sweet mother, sweet mother, sweet mother, I no go forget you, for you suffer when you suffer for me. Sweet mother, sweet mother, oh.
Please, let's stay on the dance floor and dance to the kids.
If I no sleep, my mother no go sleep. If I no chop, my mother no go chop. Oh, sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, I love you. Sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, I love you. Sweet mother, sweet mother, if I no chop, my mother no go chop. If I no sleep, my mother no go sleep. Oh, sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, I love you. Sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, I love you. Sweet, sweet mother, sweet mother, oh, sweet mother, sweet mother, wish I could, I never see your bride, this I got, blessed be your holy name. This I got, this I got, I never see your bride, this I got, this I got, this I I never see your type, this I got, blessed be your holy name. Oh, darling sister of mine, you catch me anytime I want to fall. Looking at my love and waiting for boogie.